Bob Ross was amazing with his traditional art skills. But imagine for once if I took away all of those tools, all of those paints, his palette, his canvas, and replaced it with a computer and a drawing tablet. He would be holding a stylus instead of a brush. But what would his reaction be? Obviously, he would be pretty baffled. And that baffling experience is pretty common for anyone who thinks of shifting from traditional art into digital art. That is the reason why I have created this Digital Art Masterclass, where I'm going to be sharing my experiences as I transition from traditional art to digital art and how you can learn to transition and become a master at digital art yourself. So, let's start with it. In episode 1 of this Digital Art Masterclass, I'll be giving you a short introduction into the world of digital art, the basic tools and softwares that you'll need, and how to start off on this journey. In this video, I'll be talking about what is digital art, how do drawing tablets work, and the basic tools that you'll need to start off. What are the software choices that you have? What should be your initial budget? And finally, a few tips to start off. Number 1. What is digital art? Even before you start planning on transitioning into digital art, the basic premise is to have some knowledge as to what it exactly is. In my opinion, there is a huge cloud of doubt and lack of clarity as to how digital art is exactly made, about the techniques, the tools, as well as the perceived value of it. Digital art, in basic terms, is the creation of art in the form of drawings, illustrations, or other format of creative content through the use of digital tools and software. And this very definition is the source of a lot of confusion. Digital art is like an umbrella term, in fact, and it incorporates a plethora of creative sectors starting from digital drawing, graphics designing, 3D sculpting, vector drawing, and a lot more. It also includes animation if you think about it. The digital art that we are going to explore is more precisely called digital drawing, where you will be able to use a digital drawing pen tablet to directly draw into an art software. This form of digital art requires you to have a certain level of experience with traditional art techniques and drawing skills. These skills will directly reflect in your digital drawings and determine how good your artworks turn out. Okay, moving on to the next section. What tools you will be needing. With the definition clearly set in the previous section, let's move into the tools that you will be requiring to start making digital drawings. Apart from your computer, your laptop, you will be requiring an input device, just like a mouse or a keyboard. But this time, the input device will be a digital drawing pen tablet. These pen tablets can be of various types, such as ones with a non-display working surface, which are the simplest and most commonly used tablets that require connection with a PC or a laptop to work, and you use your monitor to provide visual feedback for whatever you are drawing, and the tablet provides the tactile feedback. Next comes the display pen tablets. These ones make use of an LCD screen on the tablet to give you direct visual feedback of whatever you are drawing on the tablet surface, so it feels more natural to draw on them. However, they are costlier than the passive non-display tablet. Finally comes the standalone pen display computers, which are standalone devices that can be used as tablets for digital drawing purposes. However, for these, you do need power outlet because they will require a continuous power supply. You can replace these with iPads and higher range Android drawing tablets which support pen pressure sensitivity. However, they are pretty pricey. So for beginners, the best choice is to go for non-display pen tablets as they are pretty affordable, simple and robust devices. They range from sizes as small as 4 inches all the way up to 10 or 15 inches. Remember that the size of the tablet has got nothing to do with its capabilities. Yeah, size doesn't really matter. I, for one, started on a 6-inch tablet before upgrading to a 10-inch tablet and finally a 13-inch on-display tablet. All that has changed throughout this whole upgrade is the user experience and the ease of making larger strokes on the tablet surface. The capability that these tablets have and the behavior more or less remains the same. And all you need is to gather more and more skills through practice to become better at the craft. For your ease of choice, I'll link a few of my favorite beginner-friendly tablets in the description section of this video. It includes the XP Pen Star G640. Let me tell you, this is the first ever graphics drawing tablet which I used to venture into the world of digital drawing. What software do you need? Okay, now that you have a pen tablet, there are two main pieces of software that you will be needing. The first is the tablet specific driver software that you can download from the brand website and is instrumental in making your tablet work. The driver software is basically going to act as a link between your drawing tablet and your computer, sending the appropriate data to the drawing software. To make full use of the tablet's capabilities, especially the pressure sensitivity function, next comes the second piece of software, which is the drawing program itself. There are a number of drawing softwares out there, starting from free ones such as Krita, Ibis Paint, and Medibank Paint, to paid ones like Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and Corel Draw. As a beginner, I will recommend to go with one of the free options. In my opinion, Krita is one of the most feature-packed, regularly updated, and popular ones out there. It is at par with some of the industry standard softwares and can be easily used by beginners as well as pros for commercial works. Also being popular, it means that there are a huge number of tutorials and resources available for it that you can easily utilize to master the software. Next comes a section for the price conscious people out there. What is your budget going to be, and what will be the longevity of these tools? Well, if you're deciding to use a free software, which is equally as capable as some of the paid softwares, mind you, then the only cost you will incur is going to be the cost of your drawing tablet, which ranges from around 2,500 rupees to 4,000 rupees. If you already own a laptop, computer, or even an Android phone or tablet, these drawing tablets can easily connect through the OTG function and work with free apps like Medibank Paint and Ibis Paint. Just go through the specs of the tablet while purchasing to get hold of this functionality. The minimum recommended budget, I would say, is around 3,000 to 4,500 for a 6 inches tablet, and at this price point you will find good tablets from well-known brands such as Huion, XP Pen, Wacom, and Vike. During the sales and limited time deals, prices of these tablets can go as low as 2,200 or 2,500. So you can rest assured that you are going to get a good deal on them. So how are you going to save up money? Well, that is up to you. If you're a teenager, you can just save your pocket money or the money that you have earned from commission works, or just request your parents to gift one to you on your birthday. I'm pretty sure your parents will be happy that the child is not just doom scrolling on social media and going to do something productive and creative. And if you are a freelancer or have a full-time job, don't delay the purchase. Just go for it. Here comes the longevity factor. Well, I said before, right, that my first tablet was the XP Pen Star G640. It is a 6 years old tablet at this point, and it still functions properly. Absolutely fine. I have in fact worn out the top layer of that tablet, and you can see the conductive grid on the surface of that tablet, but it still works fine. So spending on these tools, on these tablets, is going to be a pretty good decision, and I'm telling you, you'll not regret it. I haven't had a single issue, God forbid. I don't want anyone to have an issue, but I haven't had a single issue with any of these tablets since the time I have started using them. Now, finally coming to the fifth point. Once you have gathered all these tools and these resources and you have decided on which software you are going to use, what you need to do is start drawing. Start drawing just like you draw on paper. Don't worry about all the buttons and the options that you see everywhere on the software, on the tablet. You'll slowly get to know the function of each of these. Just consider subscribing to this channel as I churn out these guides under the Digital Art Masterclass series to help you know the nitty-gritties of digital art. Remember that the tablet surfaces, though matte in texture, are still pretty smooth and will take some time getting used to. Also think of the stylus more as your mouse. There's no need to look at the tablet as you draw. Just look at the monitor screen in front of you and practice getting used to this hand-eye coordination. Eventually, you'll find it as natural as using a mouse. With this, we have reached the end of the first episode of this masterclass series. Following these steps, you will be able to lay down the foundations of your transition from traditional art into digital art. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll be exploring the basic functions of most of these drawing softwares. Till then, stay creative, keep practicing. Take care. Peace.